Designed with the driver in mind, the all-new Mazda CX-90 is the perfect blend of high-performance appearance and world-class refinement. Right now, get 0.9% financing on the all-new CX-90 at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer. Team Mazda, a member of the Team Automotive Group.
That would be concerning and maybe set a precedent moving forward.
If you have plans to be outside, you might hit a couple of these little passing showers.
A drug bust and a few arrests made. Look at what they hauled in here.
Happy Friday. Good morning to you. Happy 9 News Now. Happy Friday.
Says it right there. 9
Yeah.
News Now. So our Friday, starting off, 66 degrees. Cloudy skies.
Yeah.
That's apparently going to maybe burn off a little bit. We're going to warm up a little. Everybody waiting for the cool to show up.
Yeah.
And I don't mean, Johnny and Jared level kind of cool.
Ooh.
I mean the cool temperatures.
Yeah.
They're going to be on their way, but not today.
We just got to get through this Friday, Jared. Right. But I think I can say with certainty it's not going to be 105 degrees, huh?
Also.
Well, you never know.
What? No.
What?
No more.
Well, no, we're going to be in the upper 80s, though. It's definitely going to be a lot warmer than we'd like to be this time of year, notwithstanding the cloud cover that we have. So we're going to have that pesky cloud deck, kind of like what we had yesterday. We're already warm out there, 67 degrees, high dew points, high relative humidity. You're not even going to really want your jacket for today. Yesterday, we actually did get up to 81 late in the day as we finally broke into a little bit of sunshine, and that's going to happen again today. But speaking of the sun, check out the annular solar eclipse, which for us in Louisiana is going to be a partial annular solar eclipse. Now, it's annular because the moon is so far away that it doesn't completely cover the sun, so you get that ring of fire around the sun, right? We're not going to see the ring of fire here. You've got to be over here from the Pacific Northwest down to the desert Southwest. They will see the ring of fire. But here in Louisiana, we're okay. We'll be between 60% and 80% for the visibility, beginning peak time 10:30 to noon, and then at the end 1:45 p.m. So happy hunting. And remember, for tomorrow, if you're going to do that, if you're going to be out there, wear some kind of protective eyewear. That's just good advice. Nothing doing on local or regional radar. It looks like a dry weather regime. Even when a cold front comes into the picture tomorrow morning, that's going to move through. That's going to open up the door to cold Canadian air. That's going to affect the entire eastern half of the United States going into the first half of next work week. We see this by the forecast lows. Check out Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning of this upcoming week. Both of those mornings are going to start off in the 40s. But first things first, we've got a very warm day to get through for today. Computer model says 86. I think we'll be even a little bit warmer than that. I'm going with a high of 88, so definitely dress accordingly. Here comes the front, gets into the area very early, pre-dawn hours Saturday morning, and that just gives us a reinforcing shot of dry, stable air. But it will cool us down in the long run, but unfortunately, it's not going to do anything to help our drought situation, which, by the way, is still really bad, but it's notwithstanding the rain that we had in recent days, so that's at least some good news there. Kiddos off to the school bus stop, beginning at 66, ending at 88, and we'll get more sunshine as the day wears on. Then for tonight, if you're going out to Friday Night Football, you're looking good. You're not going to need any rain gear or anything like that. You won't even need the jacket. We're still going to be in the low 70s right by midnight. Then for the weekend, both days looking sunny and nice. 83 for the high on Saturday. Sunday, a high temperature of 75. And then we take you out to the gridiron as Lincoln comes to town for Southern. Kick is at 4 p.m. So at the end of the game, it's still going to be relatively warm out there. So if you're going to the Southern game, you're not going to need the jacket. But if you're going to the LSU game, I think you should take the jacket with you because a later start time means at the end of the game it'll be in the mid-60s, and if you hang around a little bit later, it's going to cool down in a hurry Saturday overnight. Look at the rest of the forecast. Looking really good. We would just like to work more rain into the picture. Right now, the next chance of rain, 30% in 1 week from today. 7:07 out your door right now. Johnny A., how are the roads?
Look, really good on a Friday. Not bad at all. All of our interstates are green this morning, and we like that. I'll show you where a little traffic is on LA1 northbound as you approach Port Allen and the Intracoastal Overpass Bridge. Otherwise, interstates 10 and 12 and the MLK looking really good. US 190 is also looking good. Here's I-12 right here at the 1012 merge as you make your way toward the downtown area, and from the College Drive area to downtown looking good as well. Our drive times are coming in. They're excellent. 15 minutes, Gonzales, 10 to 11 coming in from Juban to the 1012, 3 to 4 to the downtown area. Bridge traffic slowing down just a little bit from Port Allen into Baton Rouge on I-10. Otherwise, we've got a great morning. You may be waking up and hitting snooze for the first time, and you're seeing some alerts and some tweets for, can we call it tweets? Some X's. about a wreck on I-12 at Drusilla. All that was earlier this morning, and all of that's fine coming in from Denham Springs. 7:08, 8 minutes after 7 o'clock. We do this every single morning, 7 o'clock for you, right before you leave the house. Little capsule version of what we covered this morning on 9 News This Morning. Liz Cohen, Matt Williams, over to Studio B.
Johnny, thank you. And just in the last minute, we're hearing about some breaking news from first responders. EMS responding to a shooting of one person, gas station kind of near LSU's campus.
Kind of near the campus of LSU, right. Again, this just coming in because this just happened late last night, right before midnight, like 11:45. This coming in from EMS, letting us know that this is going on. So what exactly happened? Who are police right now? Are they looking for anybody in particular? Do they have a suspect in mind? Level of injury? All that we are working on for you to get the very latest information. We'll keep you updated right here through the app, the website, on air. We'll keep you in the know.
Let's also talk about some things happening today. Of course, big day. Election day is tomorrow. Polls will open about 24 hours from now.
Tick, tick.
So Callie Hubbard was live this morning. She actually checked in with political analyst Clay Young, talking about his insights about some of the big races and micro races tomorrow. We've got a lot of things on the ballot, just depending on where you live, but everyone is facing a number of big races on statewide ballots.
Yeah, so when you walk into the poll, we're all going to see, if you're here in Louisiana, a certain number of races, to Liz's point. Governor, lieutenant governor, obviously. You're going to have secretary of state, attorney general, that kind of thing. You're going to have 4 constitutional amendments. And then when you get into those smaller, precincts, individually parishes, you got a lot to pay attention to. So what does Clay Young feel like we're going to be focused on? Are voters hyper-focused on this election? Find this story. Callie kind of had a chance to talk to him. He breaks down what he kind of thinks, looks into the crystal ball, if you will, what he thinks may be happening.
Heads up for voters in a very specific part. If you've already voted, early voted, or maybe have an absentee ballot, there's a specific race that was accidentally left off of the ballot. So the EBR Registrar of Voters, you've got Steve Rayborn saying, please come in and fix that. So if you are going in, you still haven't voted yet, and you plan on going in tomorrow, your ballot will be fine. That family court judge is going to be on there. But if you already voted, specifically if you live in the area, Meade Road or South Fork Avenue, and you've already voted, please contact the Registrar of Voters office so you can make your way to Coursey Boulevard or downtown the Registrar of Voters office to fix that ballot.
They did say, if you can't make it, your votes as cast early will count. You just won't be able to vote on this one.
Yes.
There you go. Hey, I want to let you know we have this for you tomorrow. Now, this is kind of cool. What this is some brand new technology that WAFB is investing in, and what we're going to be able to do is bring you real-time numbers as they're coming in, and from the governor's race to lieutenant governor, secretary of state, attorney general, all these big races. And what we can do is actually we can give you a little bit of a history lesson as well. How did maybe some of these parishes play out last election? Well, we can give you that history lesson. We can give you a look at what John Bell Edwards and Eddie Risponi did and how they did individually. We can tap in on these individual parishes and let you know what percentages they won those by, kind of really give you an idea, maybe even just the variety of votes that were coming in and what's going to be available. So it is going to be a lot of fun to follow this from here, giving folks that real-time data as it comes in. Of course, our team's going to be spread out. You're going to be out there, one of them, covering this as all this happens in real time.
So make sure you tune in to WAFB. We're going to be your election headquarters there. Our live coverage starts at 8 p.m. tomorrow night, right after those polls close. Matt's going to be here holding down the Fort Thien Alert Center, breaking down these numbers for you. You can catch us here on WAFB Plus and a number of different places as our live coverage continues. As we get those polls in, those numbers in, as the results close, we'll keep you posted. But let's talk about something happening tonight before Election Day.
That's right.
Live after 5.
You're doing it again?
We are. It's back after a bye week.
That's exactly right. It did. It had a bye week.
Yeah.
And so our Greg Merriweather going to be emceeing this one this evening. Should be actually. We were talking to Jared about this.
Yeah.
Maybe a little warm, right around like 5 o'clock. We're going to be upwards of the high 80s. Oof. But you don't have to worry about any of the rain coming in. I mean, when was the last time?
It's going to be so
excluding the recent days. Live after 5, back at the spot downtown where you know to go 5 to 8 o'clock.
Not only that happening today, with homecoming up on the bluff, we had a week-long celebration, right? Tonight, we've got a pep rally, we've got a Greek step show, just two of the many things that are happening ahead of the parade and the game. We're just kind of outlining all the different things that you can do today. And again, it's going to be a big day. So make sure you wear your Columbia blue and gold, make sure you got that on, and then tomorrow we've got that parade at 11, of course, big game time against Lincoln University, 4 p.m. on the bluff.
4 o'clock. Okay, so they've got that going on.
Ooh.
There's this going on. So times of interest, LSU football versus Auburn.
Yeah.
For those in the know, for those who are LSU Tiger fans, you know what this game has been over the last number of years. Seriously, 6 of the last 7 within 5 points of each other. LSU 6-4 over the last 10 of these games. It's gonna be close. If it's not, then it's an aberration at this point. LSU, yes, an 11-point favorite. Everybody's seen that line, but we've seen lines like that before, and we've seen these games just nail-biting close.
Ooh, so we'll be doing a lot of things here, from watching the game to tracking the elections, all the games, actually. There's so much going on from Southeastern looking for their first win.
That's true.
Guys, there's a lot to do this weekend, and it hadn't. Has it started? Is it started?
I don't know. We should probably get started now. There is so much to do.
You just need to take that off. Just take that tie off.
Oh, you're bringing the tie up? I thought we were over this.
No, never.
By the way, I can't stand Auburn, so this is a weird coincidence.
Oh, really?
I like it.
Yeah,
I like
can't
it.
stand it. I would not wear Auburn color. This is for Liz. These are Illinois colors.
Love you, Jared.
Nice
That's
save.
it.
Nice
The
save.
mighty Fighting Illini, blue and gold. I love that. Blue and orange, Jared.
Go blue.
Go blue, baby.
Go blue.
That's it.
Speaking of colors, Johnny, all the colors running right on your drive. No more closed roads. No more stop
man,
traffic.
everything's like. In fact, did we miss a holiday? There's very light traffic and good drive times all over the place today. I know it's Friday the 13th, but it's not really a holiday. I don't think.
Listen, don't jinx it. It's running good right now.
Some
Let's
people
take
want to
every
stay
bit
at
of
home
it.
because they're scared. I don't know. I ain't scared.
Oh, maybe. That's it. Lead the way on this Friday, Johnny. We're heading straight into the weekend. We'll see you in 10 minutes on WAFB Channel 9. Stay with us. Hey, leave him alone.
It's Illinois.
The winning play is the Buy Here, Sell Here event at the Team Automotive Group. Buy here and save on hundreds of certified and pre-owned vehicles. Or sell here and we'll pay you top value. Buy here or sell here and you'll be the winner at every location of the Team Automotive Group.